Good afternoon. There are just some pieces of advice that stick with you. When I was younger, I can remember getting a piece of advice that at the time, I didn't even think applied to me. But it was from my dad. My dad said that in his relationship with my mom, their marriage was strong. And he said one of the things that they concentrated on, and probably advice that they got from somebody else, was that if they were in an argument, if they were disagreeing about something, if they were even fighting about something, they wouldn't go to sleep. They wouldn't go to bed until things were resolved, or at least until they could agree that they would work on it the next days following. They didn't want to go to bed angry. That there's something about sleeping together and being angry at each other and letting that fester all night long and then going into the next day already thinking about how angry you are. My dad said that's just not something you want to do, and he said that's what the Bible even says. There's a passage in Ephesians chapter 4, verse 26. Be angry, yet do not sin. Do not let the sun go down while you are still angry. That's just good advice that comes from God. Good advice that we can apply to our lives, no matter if we're in a marriage relationship or we're friends with somebody or whatever kind of relationship we have. God is saying that the anger isn't necessarily sin, that the anger is showing that something is wrong, but when you're angry, don't sin, and certainly don't let that anger keep on going. Don't let it linger. Don't let it go too many days in a row. Don't let that anger get so focused that you can't seem to get away from it. That advice that my dad gave me those many years ago, that advice that God gave through the Apostle Paul centuries ago, still applies in your life too. That if you get angry, if there's a disagreement, if there's an argument that you're in with anyone, make sure that you don't let that anger rise to the level where it suddenly becomes sin. And God is there to help you with that. God is there to take that anger away, to guide you through the process, to get you to the other side so that your relationship with individuals might remain strong. Until we see each other again, Lord's blessings on your day.